I asked AI what happens when you sit in total silence for 1 hour. It walked me through it minute by minute. This is the prompt. You have observed humans in every era, and you've noticed that we are the first generation in history that never has to be alone with our thoughts, and never is. No lecture about phones. In one sentence, tell me what silence used to do for humans that nothing has been able to replace it. Then 3 sentences on what's quietly going wrong in a species that has eliminated it. Concrete images, no abstractions. This is its answer. Silence was where a human's scattered day settled into sediment, where the farmer walking home, the woman shelling peas, the man staring at a fire, found out what they actually thought, grieved what needed grieving, and heard the next honest move of their own life rise up unbidden. Now the grief stays undigested, so people cry in parked cars without knowing why, years after the funeral. Guilty. Decisions that once ripened over slow evenings get made the way you grab something off a shelf in a closing store, and whole marriages and careers are chosen that way. And the strange new symptom is people who can describe every opinion they've ever absorbed but go blank when asked what they want, like a house where the mail piles up in the doorway because no one has been home in years. This is my follow-up question. Now tell me what would happen to the average person if they sat in true silence for 1 hour? No input, nothing. Walk me through the hour. So minutes 1 through 5, fidgeting, phantom itches, the hand drifting toward a pocket that isn't there. The body treats stillness like a fire alarm. Minutes 5 through 15, the backlog arrives. Errands, replayed arguments, a cringe from 2014, a song fragment on loop. This is not failure. It's the queue that never gets emptied, finally printing. Minutes 15 through 30, the hard wall. Boredom sharpens into something like panic or grief. Most people quit here because under the noise is usually one specific thing they've been outrunning. A person to call, a truth about their work, a body that's tired. It surfaces now, plainly, without decoration. Minutes 30 through 50, if they stay, the nervous system downshifts. Time dilates. Thoughts come slower and in full sentences instead of fragments. Something they'd call an idea or a decision often just appears obvious, as if it had been waiting in the next room. Minutes 50 through 60, quiet competence. Nothing mystical, just the feeling of being one person again instead of a crowd. Most people cry a little or laugh or sit very still. Then they stand up, and the first thing they reach for tells them everything. So when I think about this, my boyfriend and I, we went on a trip into the desert for 4 days. Literally had to shit into a hole. We were digging our holes and shitting and pissing in them. It was freaking awesome. No running water, no electricity, nothing. And the first thing that we had noticed when we got to this piece of land was the deafening silence. Our ears were ringing for the first day. And it's just wild to think about how much noise that we have around us and how that causes us to not be able to really hear our own thoughts. It's beautiful to be in silence, but it's scary at the same time. Like, who would want to hear their own thoughts? That's what we have the internet for, so we can hear what other people think, right? I think it's a beautiful thing, just like in meditation. Some people say, I can't sit for more than 5 minutes with my eyes closed because it's scary. It's scary just not doing a thing. The one thing that I would encourage you to do is to take that 5 minutes. If you can, stretch it out to 10 minutes. If you can stretch it out to 30 minutes, awesome. If you can go beyond that, it just takes practice. 5 minutes a day until you feel comfortable. Learn to sit in the silence. Learn to be comfortable within your own self. If you have any questions on this AI prompt, or if you have an AI that you would like to ask this prompt and then put it into the comment section, let's get this conversation started. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful day.